This is a video about my YouTube growth journey, and it's not going to be about having a viral video. It's not going to be about how I made $100,000 in my first 3 weeks on YouTube. No, I've been on YouTube for more than 17 years, although it's only been in the past 6 months that I've really kind of had a plan and really chosen to be a part of YouTube's community. I'm Julie Jordan Scott. I'm also called the Creative Life Midwife. And my work is all about helping people to feel passionate and purposeful no matter what age. One of the things I'm leaning into right now is what's called life's second calling, which fits really perfectly into my life purpose coach training and my work as a creative. I'm just popping in to let you know that at the end there's going to be a special spot where I'm asking for your input on something. Did I veer off course too far? Was that okay? Did I lose the plot promise thread? I'd really love to hear. Also, my stats are ahead too, so please stick around. I'm going to try to apply how the work that I have done on my YouTube channel may help you with your YouTube channel. I'm so imperfect. And I hope that you feel comfortable now that that's all that we expect. That's what we can expect, is the best we are right now, which for me is a lot of imperfection. One of the things I'm learning for April Alters Challenge is the plot promise for your video and how to start your video with the plot promise and to connect the plot promise to your thumbnail and your title. Okay, to me that's plenty of a lesson right there. I gotcha. She has more to say, but that's where we're going to start, and that's what we're going to focus on our learning on this growth video. So this week in my growth, I've been really looking into the plot promise and trying to do that as well as I can, which means to have a very strong opening and then to have my title and my thumbnail match the vibe of that opening. I've also been thinking about what 5 words describe the vibes of my channel. I don't really know yet. So what I'm going to ask you now, if you can think of 5 words or a word or 2 that describe my channel, I would love it if you put it in the comments so that I can get clear myself, because sometimes I think my own clarity isn't as good as the clarity of you all. Keep my hands down so it's not like this enormous hand, like how big they are. But I do talk with my hands, so I get very excited very easily. I do know that. Surprisingly, a really fast growing video for me was earlier this week when I took a side jaunt to Mount Nittany and to that coal and grain elevator in Pennsylvania. And I didn't even make a thumbnail. I made a thumbnail, but then YouTube gave me the thumbnail that I put up, and I'm like, I'm going to try that thumbnail as an experiment. And I'm like, wow. Okay. I think it's part of my plot promise. I look super excited, of course, and my enthusiasm shows. Maybe that's what I need to make sure I do. Because one of the things that kind of makes me a little crazy is these thumbnails where people are going like this. Or I see a lot of that, a lot of fingernail biting. I don't like that. It might be good for some people, but part of the challenge is to see what you like, not what other people are doing necessarily, although you can pick up good things from people. And that's something that I've learned that I don't like. I don't like the weird faces on the video. Thumbnail. I'd rather have people looking like they normally do. To me, that's part of the plot promise. If you see somebody who's looking all weird on the thumbnail, then how does that show their plot promise? I like my plot promise to be something like, here, welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I'm going to tell you about something that I hope will help you. And you're going to feel like you belong. You're going to feel like you're treasured. You're going to feel like you're valued no matter what happens. So here we go. I've grown a lot this week. My YouTube channel, I've grown 40 followers in the last 28 days. And I'm now up to 419 followers. At one point this week, I was up to 420. That was very exciting. The view in front of me is spectacular. And I'm in Baltimore. I'm just like, this is Baltimore. And I keep thinking, this is how your channel won't grow, is if you keep getting distracted by things. And yet, living life to me is such an important part of who I am as a creator. I'm not just talking about one single thing. And some people might think of that as a downfall. To me, that is part of my most important niche. And that is that life is not just one thing. It's many things. And when we can learn to value and experience what calls to us, the better our lives will be, the better our channels will be, the better we'll feel as humans. As always, thanks for watching, and please come back for my next growth or other kind of video.